You ready to go?
Yeah, whenever you are.
Maybe a little disappointment. I know you guys thought you might get a chance to host, and then you kind of see how the seasons go. But you're back into the tournament, which is the big thing.
We're back in. You got to beat everybody anyway. So, a little. It's not. I'm not disappointed. Well, I mean, obviously we're disappointed that we didn't get to host, but more disappointed with the way the bracket was laid out, rather than hosting or not hosting. To have the winner of the Pac-12 seeded 7th just seems incredibly bizarre to me. And then you have UCLA is seeded 9th. At one time you had 4 Pac-12 teams ranked by the coaches in the top 5, and then you get you don't even have anybody in the top 5 at all in the seedings. It makes no sense. So, but in regards to us, we got to play everybody that we get out there, and you're gonna have to beat everybody anyway. So, you might as well go out and play them right from the beginning.
If you're going to go, I guess Hawaii is a good place to go, but you do have finals coming up too. So how does that kind of change things?
Yeah, that's everybody thinks, oh gosh, great, you get to go to Hawaii, but it's this week is a little more concerning than finals week. Finals week you can deal with because you can be there and you have to. You just have to take the finals. Now it's making sure you're set up and you're ready to go, and you've studied all the things you need to study and have all the information you need to have from your professors. So we'll do everything we can to make sure all that information gets to them before we leave, or at least in process while we're there. Communication in this day and age is relatively advanced, so we can do all kinds of things to make sure they get a chance to talk to their professors.
What's the move with the team from so many young girls that didn't get to go to the tournament last year, and that's why they came here, was to perennially go to the tournament, and now they get back in?
Well, I think everybody's excited to go, and we got to play. I think we're playing well. The Tuesday match at Oregon State, I don't think is an indication on how we played, and we came back out Friday night and took care of the things we needed to take care of. So again, we just one play at a time, and we're going to have to start better for sure. We've been notoriously a slow starting team this year, but we're going to have to start better, and we'll if we can do that, then we can scare some people.
Preparation, being into this finals week, I mean, how much more difficult is it to get the players to focus on, what they need to focus on?
Well, in some ways, it's actually easier traveling. Because once we leave, then you don't have to worry about those finals per se, and everybody's doing the same thing. So everybody's got to worry about finals. Everybody's got to worry about studying for finals, et cetera, et cetera. So you have to take what you have, and once you cross those lines, nothing else exists.
What do you know about the Rams?
They're a good team. I mean, they beat Nebraska earlier in the year. They're a solid team. They dominated their conference. Their hitting efficiency is higher than ours, and their hitting efficiency against is lower than ours. But I'm not sure that they play at the same level of competition that we play day in and day out. So we're gonna have to show up, and we're gonna have to play well. Tom's a great coach. I've known Tom for a long time. He's a great coach, and they're gonna play very, very hard, and we're gonna have to be smart.
Yeah, 3 wins over top 5 teams for the last 4 weeks here. What's that say about this team, where they're at?
Well, I think we're playing well coming down the stretch, and we just have to do what we've been saying all year, which is take it one play at a time, win the play, and that's what we got to do.
When you go to the postseason, is there anything else you guys focus on or keep in mind as far as preparation-wise?
No, I mean, nothing changes. We'll do, in some ways, I love the beginning of the year in the fact that, it's not all about scouting, et cetera, and the same thing happens now. We'll do the best that we can to scout our opponents, but it's about us. And so, and that's where we've been responding the best, I think, when we know that it's about us. And for sure, it's about us right now. So we take care of our side of the net, then, we can stand a chance.
Colorado State's a really good blocking team. They're third nationally in the country, and they have one of the best blockers in the country. What do you do to combat that?
Well, Washington is the best, I think, and Stanford's second best, and we outblock both of them. So, our offense can cause people some trouble, and they're going to have to deal with what we do offensively. They're a good blocking team, there's no doubt about it, and we just have to take care of our side of the net.